Welcome back, guys. In this lesson, we're gonna design a little puzzle. We're gonna put in some shapes, remove those shapes using the hole command, and then add more shapes, and then we're gonna race and see who can put it back together fastest. So let's get to it. All right, lesson 2. So to get started, let's insert a box onto the drawing grid. And then we're going to take that box and we're going to change the size of it and move it around the drawing grid. So you'll see if I drag that top arrow, I can actually move it up and I can move it down. If I hit the top white circle, I can change the height by dragging it lower or higher. So we can change it to 10 millimeters low. We can then also drag the bottom white corner out. And we're going to make it a little bit bigger. We're going to make it about 70 millimeters by 70 millimeters. Just approximately. It doesn't have to be perfect. So then we'll finish that up. And then we're going to actually start inserting some shapes. So we're going to insert our circle. We're going to insert our sphere. And then we're going to insert, which other ones? Get a better view. We'll do the hexagonal polygon. So we'll insert that into our drawing space. And then the last one will be the wedge. And this wedge we're actually going to have to rotate. So using that top arrow button, you can rotate it 90 degrees. This is going to allow it to be able to be inserted and taken out as if it was one of those old play sets that I used to play with when I was a kid. So we're going to select the objects and we're going to change them from a colored object to a hole option. So you'll see I can do two at once by holding shift and they become hole objects. So now what you do is you select all of them, and if we group them together, they'll actually delete those hole objects, so we no longer have the objects and now we have a hole. So now you see we have kind of this area where we could place in more shapes that we just pulled out. So let's place in some shapes. So we'll place in our cylinder, we'll place in our wedge, and this wedge we're going to have to rotate it. So make sure that it's the right way. So you'll see, oh, that's the wrong way, isn't it? It wouldn't actually go in to the object. So I'm going to come above it and you see, it won't fit. So we're going to orbit it back and then take a second to think about how would it go in? How could we make that go into the triangle hole? So we're going to have to rotate it. So take a minute, and then once you figure it out, you're going to want to rotate it the other way this time. So I'll come to the other side. I'm going to rotate it this way. And now you'll see it'll fit. It's going to fit into the hole, right? So we can move it, we can test it, but we'll pull it out and leave it on the drawing grid outside because I think we're going to have a race. Yeah, do we have a race on our hands? Yes, we're going to have a race. So I'm going to insert the final two objects. And once you have them all in, we can actually start the clock in just 1 sec. So you see moving the objects with the keyboard can move them very small. So are we ready? On your mark, get set, go! Okay, there we go. I got the circle in a good spot there. I got the triangle is almost in there. It's pretty close. I'm going to have to go back and relook at them. Oh, and then the octagonal, horizontal, home, and then the cylinder, and then we're off to the races. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in, orbit around, make sure they're all in the right spot. So you can see I move the cylinder over there a little bit, and then over here to the sphere, over to the sphere. Okay, the sphere is good. Oh, my cylinder's not good. You can see that. I'm going to have to move that one there a little bit. Oh, down there. Okay, I'm good there. And time. I'm good. How'd you guys do? Did I win? Did you win? Let me know. And I'll catch you in the next lesson. See you guys. All right. Did you beat me? Did you beat me? You can try again. Give it another go. And next, in the next lesson, you want to know what's next? We're gonna design your name for a keychain. Yes! So let's get to it.
I'll see you there.
Rudolph, Rudolph.
You're rock stars.
Oh, we're doing a puzzle.